Well, hello guys and girls. Welcome to Alpha Gaming, and today we are going to be looking at Game of Kings. Now, Game of Kings is a free game you can get on the Play Store. It is a multiplayer online strategy game. I play a lot of online strategy games. This is it here. Game of Kings, the Blood Throne. Really good reviews. I'm currently playing it myself. I have my own alliance and I'm loving it. It's a lot of multiplayer games and strategy games are very expensive. This one seems to be at the lower scale at the moment. It is cheap to play, cheap packages available. Some other games, it's very similar to Final Fantasy and Game of War and a few other kind of strategy games out there. It's got the same sort of layout, the same sort of gameplay, just switched it up a little. So I'm going to show you how it is, and I'm also going to show you how you can obviously set up the account and how to make a jumper. Now this is currently one of my accounts. As I say, I'm currently upgrading to level 20 stronghold, maximum's 30 on this game up to now. You have your normal sort of hero, maximum level for the hero is 50 up to now, and obviously then you got your VIPs and your usual sort of things. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's show you, well, I'll explain to you what a jumper is and how to make a jumper and why it's best to have a jumper.
Okay guys, so once it's all downloaded, all you're going to do is you're going to click on it and start it up and wait for the loading screen. Now sometimes it does take a little while for the loading screen to kick in, but once you're going, you're up and running. Right, so you're going to accept your terms and conditions on both of them, and this will just be a little tutorial. If you're new to strategy games, then I would advise you just to like slowly click through it. It'll tell you how to place buildings and things like that. If you're more experienced and you know your strategy games well, then obviously you don't need to bother it. You can just click anywhere on the screen, tap repeatedly, and it will skip through really quick. Okay, so now that we're through the tutorial, um, this is a video about how to make a jumper. You don't have to make a jumper. You can do the same routine to make a farm or even your main account. It's just basically telling you how to get up and running. Now, let's say it is about a jumper account. Now, a jumper is basically majority of strategy games. If you stay under stronghold level 5, then you'll be given beginner teleport, so you can choose whatever kingdom you want to move to. This is the world map. So you'll have 2 beginner teleports inside of your items, and the idea is you'll start off and you'll use one of them beginner teleports, and you'll teleport to a kingdom that's already, as you say, 2 beginner teleports. You'll move to a kingdom that is already more developed, already doing events and things like that, and you'll stay below level 5. And then the idea is you stay below level 5. You take part in the events. Yep, so you're given 2 beginner teleports, and you teleport to a kingdom. You stay at level 5, so then you still have use of the second beginner teleport, and you build your account up. You save up all the gold, speed ups, resources, items, materials. You get you aim to get your hero to level 50, which is maximum, and you also aim to get your VIP up to level 40, which is maximum at the moment. So then your account is fully prepared, and then once you have enough, you wait for a brand new server to open, and then you jump to that new server, and you've already got like all of the things that you need to boost yourself up and become sort of one of the top players in the kingdom of that server. And loads of people do it, and it's simple. It is tedious, and you do have to log in regular, do events, etc. But it is worth it in the long run if you don't want to spend a lot of money in the game. So, as I said, 2 beginner teleports, and just for the purpose of this, obviously it's just a demo, so I'm not going to teleport to another kingdom. I'm just going to show you sort of layout of how I would have it and what you'd have to do. So obviously, first of all, you have your login rewards for your first 7 days. Each one gives you different things, obviously gold, speed ups, items, so they're worth collecting, so make sure you log in for 7 days. And also, if you join alliance, you'll get given 500 gold. Now I would expect you to join one that's automatic just to get the gold, and then you can choose a later date where you want to go. You're best off looking for a monster alliance or something like that, because they'll have a lot of gifts on a regular basis, which will also help boost you, especially if you're a jumper. So do your daily energy, punching this guy in the stomach, and you get some reward for it. Now and again, this rewards hub does give a free chest like this, so you want to collect that whenever the free chest is available. And you want to do your alliance helps, which will also give you alliance loyalty, so then you can go into the alliance store and you can buy items from there using the loyalty instead of gold. Okay, so you have your upper sections of your castle, and then you have like your farm and lands at the bottom. Now, majority of jumpers will build 3 barracks at the top, because then before I go into the building, actually, now not a lot of people know this, some do, some don't, but if you go into the more section at the bottom corner, and then you go on redeem codes, and you search from 0 to hero, hit redemption, and you get a beginner boost pack. 2,000 gold. It gives you 2 legendary craftsman gear, which is very good for building, especially at lower stage. It gives you 2 level 6 craftsman gems, which you add to the gear, which then boosts it more. It also gives you 1,000 speed ups of different types, and 2 teleports to teleport around the kingdom that you choose to go to. These are different to the beginner teleport, so be careful not to use the beginner teleport. Advanced teleports, fine. Beginner, no. So now that you got those, you need to get your hero up to level 10 to apply the equipment, and then obviously you can apply the equipment to your hero, which will give you the boosts, and it will also, you'll be able to add the gems, which will give you even bigger boost again, which will help you like speed up the process of building to level 5 very fast. So as I was saying, back to the thing, barracks times 3. Do that. Oh, what that? Barracks times 3. Now, a lot of people will fill this top end with hospitals, and you need so many spaces for your normal buildings up to level 5. Your academy is a very important one, and the rest of them will be pretty much hospitals. Now, the reason so is you need to get your hospital wound limit to a decent level so you can train tier 1 troops to do your gathering and your farming, which will help you build up your resources. Now, a lot of people can't afford to pie packs. This is why a jumper is a good thing, because you get to build up your account, and there is a way of keeping yourself bubbled and protected so that the other players can't get you. I will go into that once soon, once I finish doing all of this bog standard. Now, you got your farm, so you'll need a lumber mill. You've got to have at least one of each type of farm building, so that's a quarry, and the last one will be the mine. So that's the three of them. And then easiest way would just be to click on at the top section. You've got your hammer, which is for your buildings. You've got your book for research. You've got the sword, which is your training troops, and you've got this one which accesses the wall, which gives you your defenses. Quickest way to do all your upgrades is hit the hammer, hit build on whatever it suggests, and you do that until you get the stronghold level 5. Don't go past level 5. If you do, then you can't have a jump up account and you can't go back. So work your way through this. Hero level 2. That's stronghold up to level 3. Hit the speed up, and you need a 15-minute speed up for that to finish that off. And then the more you develop your speed ups, the more you develop your castle and you do your upgrades, and your VIP, you'll be given a faster free speed up time. So when you first start and it's 5, it's 5 minutes because it's only a low VIP. But as your VIP builds up and you level up your empire at a later date, your speed up will increase as the levels increase. But that's for a later time. So at the minute, we'll just try and whiz through this. Obviously, let's say it's just a demo. I'm not using this account as an official account. It's just for training and educational purposes. So you'll keep going and you'll keep leveling it up until you get up to level 5. If you look at tell you how much time you have to go through before you get the free speed up. So if you can balance out your time, because speed ups are hard to come by in games like this, especially if you're not if you're a jumper, they can gather up, just takes time, whereas if you're not purchasing, it'll take longer. So use your speed ups wisely. But stronghold level 4, keep going until you get stronghold level 5, and then once you've hit that, you can place out the rest of your buildings, and you can then work from there to finish off your jumper. Once it's all, I'm just going to pause the video here. I'll jump back to you and go through where I left off and what I've done, just so you don't have to sit and watch us build the full thing, and to not make the video too long. I'll go through what I've placed and where I've placed it and why I've placed it, and then I'll get back to you and tell you the next stage. Okay, so now as you'll see, I've filled in all of the plots. Now, obviously, up at the top you have your warehouse, which protects your resources. You have your watchtower, which is for your scouting and to tell you incoming attacks and rallies. You have 3 barracks along the top, which is for training troops. You have your academy, which is where you do all of your different researches to build your strength. You have your smithy, which is where you'll combine your materials and your gems, which give boosts, and also craft all of your armor for your hero, which also give boosts. You have your marketplace, which is so you can send resources to and from other members of your alliance to either help you out or you help them out. And it also, as you increase your marketplace, it will allow you to send bigger transport limits. You have got 3 residences which produce silver, and if you look at here, it also helps your training speed as you increase the levels. So I've built 3 of those, and then the rest are hospitals. It's pretty self-explanatory. I've spelled all the rest of the place for hospitals, which at the minute at level 1 give a 2,800 troops wound hospital capacity. Obviously that will increase. Down here you have your coffer, which if you put in your gold, it's like an interest. You put your gold in, wait a couple of hours, and then it gives you a small boost. As you buy packs, that'll level up, which will increase the interest, which will increase the return on the gold, but it helps a little now and again. Obviously you have your main wall, but you have your wall, you have your normal set of farms, and then the rest I've put all as food farms. Now this is a temporary measure. The reason you want food farms is you want to keep your production of food higher than what your troops are currently eating. So they all work with each other. So as you can see, the amount of farms I have, overall hourly income is 1,200 at the minute. So 1,200 grains at the minute. Now, as you build troops, they'll start to eat that food. So what you want to do is you want to level everything up to level 5, which I'll show you soon. And it'll tell you the total hospital capacity that you can have. You then train that many amount of troops, but you also keep an eye on how much food you are producing and how much upkeep costs. You want to keep your upkeep below your income so that you're not having the troops eat your food, and it means you can save and gather all the different types of resources without losing it to the troops. I hope everyone is following so far. Now, I'm not going to drag it on. I've showed you the layout. I will come back when I've leveled everything at level 5, go through things again, and then I'll show you how to do the events and how you're going to get your gold, your resources, and your other items that you need to get. Okay guys, so I know I said I was going to come back once everything was level 5, but as you can see, I've started upgrading all of the main buildings. I've got Stronghold at level 5 and a majority of the other main buildings up to level 5. Now, why I wanted to show you is I've now got Hero at level 10. Now, I didn't mention before, but if you come down at the bottom left hand corner at the quests, every time you do an upgrade, you'll come on the city quests and you'll have completed quests. Every time you do an upgrade, whether it's a building or research or you complete a task, you'll get given the option to collect, and it gives hero experience for each one you collect. That levels up your hero faster and will help you get to level 10. Now, once you're at level 10, obviously you can add the craftsman items that you got from the beginner chest earlier. So if you go into your items and then you go my items and chests, you will see you also get a chest for every time you level up your stronghold, which gives you extra items. Just collect them quickly just for demonstration purposes, and then you'll see the legendary craftsman gear. Now, personally, I would tell you to choose the craftsman shirt and the craftsman hammer, because each of those give you a 2-hour boost on your construction reduction. So if you choose each of them, you'll get a 4 hours in total, which is enough, if you're a jumper especially, to give you a 4-hour boost and get all your things up to level 5 instant builds. And that will in sense help you so much faster, like so much. So you'll come up to your hero, you select for the shirt, equip the shirt, because you're now level 10, you can wear it, and also for the hammer, and that now gives you a 4 hours boost. If you click install, you can then click on one of your craftsman gems and install it. Same for the shirt, install, install again, craftsman gem, and install. So now you'll see it's a 2 hours reduction plus an extra 5% off having the gem. So really worth having. Okay. Now you'll see if you click on one of your buildings, click level up. Oh, something's already upgrading. Sorry. So 15, 10. Right. You'll see. You'll do this. Level up, bang, instant. Level up, bang. Because you have that 4 hour speed up, it's super fast to level up whatever it is that you're trying to do without having to keep pressing the free or the help button or anything else. Okay, so once everything's all leveled up again, I will get back to you again and tell you the next part. Okay guys, so everything has been upgraded to level 5. So if you've followed everything along, this is what it should be looking like. You've got all of your hospitals at level 5, your training camps, your residentials, all your main buildings, and all of your farms. Now, as I was saying earlier, you need troops for gathering. Okay, now with all these farms and the total income hourly is 16,500. So you'll get 16,500 food per hour. Okay. Now, if you look at the hospital capacity, you can have 32,500 troops maximum. So if you ever drop your bubble and you get attacked, they'll all come into the hospital and you can revive them. And with being T1 troops, you'll be able to revive them cheaply. So you won't really lose a lot. Okay, but hopefully if you're following everything along, you won't get to the point of dropping your bubble, because I'm going to show you how you get around that. Everything is all as it should be. So once that is the case, you should start in your academy and you should start upgrading your researchers and get everything sorted. Now, one tip I would give and advise you to do is turn off your quests and where it's telling you to move on, because if you accidentally click that and you upgrade your stronghold, you can no longer have a jump out account. So you click on the more section at the bottom corner, go on options, and then you want to turn off the prompts. So the recommended quest, turn that one off, and turn off the Lenneth reminder, and that should get rid of the quest at the bottom left hand corner, and you won't accidentally upgrade your stronghold, which will then can cause you problems. Now this video is longer than I expected it to be, so I'm going to call it quits for now, and I will do another follow-up video telling you where to go next and how you are going to do the events and get your gold so that your peace shield never runs out. So just like, subscribe, and tune in again for the next update. Thank you very much.